Hey everyone, thank you for coming. My name is Marek Olszewski. I'm one of the founders of Celo, and today we're going to talk about building on Celo. I wanted to start with a question. So for those of you in the audience, what do you think is the most popular chain by daily active addresses? One person said Tron. Any other guesses? You're thinking a lot. Ethereum. It is not Ethereum, sadly. It is Tron, depressingly so. We're here building on Ethereum, and we're talking also a lot about scaling Ethereum. But sadly, Tron is number one. Ethereum is, I think, number 6. And even if you add up all the L2s, it is also we're still behind Tron, and so that makes me sad. It also makes Anthony Sassano sad. He recently tweeted about this. And it's a shame because this is the future we want, right? Like we want everyone rushing into the house of house of Ethereum. You guys are here building on Ethereum. But sadly, instead of this picture, it looks a little bit more like this sometimes, right? Like it's just a few of us here in Istanbul having all the fun. And so one way to think about Celo is we're the Ethereum-aligned kind of version of Tron. We're here to build for those crowds. We're here to make things really easy for users. And so if you're trying to build for the masses, then Celo is a really great place to build on. And if you have heard of Celo before, you might be aware that we're an EVM layer 1, but we're actually in the process of transitioning to a layer 2. And so we're going to be an EVM L2 very, very shortly. We're really focused on this ease of use. And the way we do that is we have really amazing mobile support. And so Harpal will talk a little bit about Social Connect. We have ways to send value to phone numbers, which is really cool. We also have a ZK Snark-based like client. So a lot of focus on mobile. So if you're interested in building for the masses, chances are you're interested in building with mobile. And Celo has a lot of functionality for you. The other thing that we do to make things easy is you can pay for gas on Celo with tokens. So that means if you want to send a stable coin to someone, you can actually pay for gas in that stable coin. And that's really, really, really elegant. And again, that's why these payment type use cases work really well on Celo, because it's just super easy. This works without account abstraction. This works with EOA accounts today. It's built directly into the protocol. It's really quite elegant. And then finally, just as a bonus on top, Celo was the first chain to offset its carbon, which is really neat. And since then, Celo has been fully carbon negative, and there's been a whole bunch of refi projects coming to Celo as a result. So Celo has become kind of the home for refi. All of this has translated into a lot of user growth. So in the last year especially, a lot of users have come to Celo. If you go back to this list, this is according to Token Terminal, Celo is actually a top 10 chain when it comes to daily active addresses. And that's, again, because of this focus on ease of use, because of these real-world use cases. Real-world use cases don't care if it's a down market or not. People just want to use whatever tool is best for solving their problem at any point in time. And clearly, a lot of people are finding value in Celo right now. So that's really great. And one of the reasons why we have so many users is because MiniPay recently launched on Celo. And so who here is familiar with Opera? Yeah, Opera the browser. Remember back in the day, they had a desktop browser. It was amazing. Nowadays, they're focused really a lot on mobile. And they have Opera Mini. Opera Mini has 500 million downloads, about 100 million active users. They're very popular in emerging markets, and recently they launched MiniPay, which is a stablecoin-focused wallet that is now being pushed out to all of these Opera Mini users. So it's inside Opera Mini, and it's built really with ease of use in mind. So again, it's a stablecoin-focused wallet, so the default asset is a stablecoin. You interact with dApps using stablecoins. You pay for gas with stablecoins. And they're also using Social Connect to let you send stablecoins to phone numbers in your contact list so that you can have this kind of Venmo-like experience that works among all of those 100 million users. So Harpal's going to talk a little bit more about how to build with MiniPay. I think it's really, really exciting. And then the other really great wallet on Celo that's been gaining a lot of traction is Valora. Valora is, you can think of it as MiniPay, but with some more advanced functionality, you can custody more assets than just stablecoins. But you can still pay for gas with stablecoins. You can still interact with dApps really easily with stablecoins, and you can still send value to phone numbers. And Harpal will talk about some really cool API integrations that exist with Valora if you're interested. Okay, bounties. Who here is for the bounties? Who wants to stack lots of bounties? No? No one's stacking bounties? We have $10,000 of bounties. So definitely lots of opportunities to, to earn prizes with Celo. So we have 5 different prizes. We have kind of the best overall category, so first, second, and third place. These bounties are particularly good for stacking. So definitely, deploy to Celo, definitely come by the booth, learn about what you need to do to be eligible for these bounties. And then secondly, we have these themed bounties. So we talked a lot about Opera Mini just now and Valora. If you build a dApp that integrates with either of these, you're eligible for the best mobile dApp on Celo bounty. So that's, I think, a really interesting option. And then if you are interested in experimenting with Social Connect, which is that API that lets you send value to phone numbers easily, then we have a bounty for that. And also, it's the same bounty we're using for account abstraction. So if you're really excited about account abstraction, we have some great account abstraction tooling on Celo. And so this bounty is for both of those. So that's everything from me. I'm going to hand it over to our amazing Harpal over here, who's our developer relations engineer. He's going to talk a lot more about how to build on Celo. So over to you.
Okay, GM everyone. So we have a bounty on MiniPay. So how do you build on MiniPay? And before that, what is MiniPay? Here we have a small video on what MiniPay is. So have a look. You could see we can send to phone numbers. And they receive notifications as well. No seed freezes.
How many users does MiniPay have?
Yeah. So you can see it's a wallet for Android right now and inside the Opera Mini browser. And Opera Mini browser has 500 million plus downloads and over 100 million active users. So imagine you build an app and it goes live inside MiniPay. It will be rolled out to everyone who has the Opera Mini browser installed in their phone. So yeah, imagine that. So what can you build? What are some ideas that MiniPay, would be really helpful inside MiniPay? So personal finance-based apps, stablecoin yield apps, merchant B2B. So like you go to a POS and pay using MiniPay. You can build earning apps like run to earn, those kind of apps. Billing inside MiniPay, for example, if you are on the merchant side and you are using MiniPay to receive funds, you might want some analytics, dashboards. Such kind of apps could be really useful. NFT Viewer is not right now built inside MiniPay, so you can build one that. Gift cards, coupons. If you have used Grab, then a super app like that would also be super useful. Micro work marketplaces, asset tracking, and accounting is also not built inside MiniPay, so you can build a dApp for that as well. Here are some tips. So MiniPay is very focused on user experience, so it automatically connects to your dApp. So no need to you can hide your connect wallet buttons or remove them. And in order to identify if the user is using MiniPay, you can use the window.ethereum variable, and you can use is MiniPay and figure out if the user is actually using MiniPay wallet or not. Here's a QR code that you can scan and learn how to build on MiniPay. There are many QR code and links, so I recommend keeping your camera on. Yeah, Valora Hooks is another eligible thing that you can build for the themed bounties. So here's the Valora wallet. It's built for ease of use and also helps you discover users and use Web3 applications inside the wallet itself. And Valora Hooks is the plugin system that you can use in order to build great end-to-end Web3 experiences. So how does that look? This is the screen that users see on the Valora app when they open it, and you can see it tracks assets, the increment in prices, and also like the assets, how the assets are doing, and you also get the total value up there. But what if the user wants to also like see the positions that they have on different dApps, right? They have to go to the dApp, which is inside the browser, paste the link, make sure that the link is correct, right? But Valora can detect it by itself, right? This is using the positions hook, where you can build a hook, and if there is anything related to positions in your dApp, you can build that, and Valora will show all the positions inside the wallet itself in the native UI. And you can see that claim rewards button down there. If you tap that, you can go to shortcuts. So this is also a hook that you can build. One click, and people will be able to claim their rewards inside the Valora wallet in the native UI. So pretty cool thing. Shortcut hooks and position hooks. So it's a small program that you can write and install hook inside the Valora app, and the hook can respond to in-app events or blockchain events. And yeah, the results are shown in the Valora native UI. So it feels like everything is inside the wallet, even though people have built it separately. So there are DeFi position hooks, shortcut hooks. There are also name resolution hooks, which support Social Connect, Masa, and Norm Space. So have a look at that. And here are some ideas, right? Curve rewards are not yet shown, so you can build a hook for that. You can also build to like show position on liquid staking, and also example like Ethic Hub bonds can also be shown, which are not currently supported. So anything that is not supported in the wallet right now, you should build a hook for that. Here are the docs. So left is the docs for hooks, and you can also check out examples. So just have a look at the examples, because they might help you a lot when you're building your own hooks. Social Connect. So first of all, what is Social Connect and why Social Connect, right? This is how my Ethereum address looks like. And to be honest, I obviously don't remember it by on the top of my mind, right? And I don't think anybody can. But you in future, like right now, we send funds to our relatives or friends using their phone numbers or any identifier that we know of, right? We can interact with them with just their identifier, which are in a language that we know, for example, English. But Ethereum addresses is very difficult, and you cannot remember everyone's address unless you are a memory champion, right? So we have so many identifiers as well. In identifiers also we have problems, right? We have X, we have Gmail, LinkedIn, Discord, Telegram, ENS, Facebook, and Threads, right? So many identifiers to remember. So what if we make it possible that users can use their existing identifier of their choice as their wallet address, right? That is what Social Connect is. So right now, Social Connect is live in all of these wallets, and there's a QR code. If you scan this, there's a detailed instructions on how you can get Social Connect inside your app. So yeah, build for that. What can you build? You can build issuers. Issuers are basically entities which can verify whether you hold the identifier or not, like UPI in India. Then you can integrate Social Connect into your dApps. So the dApps will have input fields or any way of looking up the identifiers for addresses. So you can enter Twitter handle, GitHub, Telegram, email, etc., and it resolves to an address. So you can integrate Social Connect that way into your dApp. Interoperability. So right now, many wallets are, are issuers and they have social connect integrated into their dApp, but there are very few examples where I can, for example, I go to Valora and put in my phone number. I might not be able to see MiniPay's address on my like Valora wallet. So that is something that is a gap in the space right now, which you can build for. So you build something that allows two wallets or two issuers to like look up addresses among each other. So that was about social connect. Now account abstraction. So for account abstraction, you can build on Celo, and we have the following technologies. You can use third-wave SDKs for custom account factories, custom accounts, and Pimlico and Candid Bundler, which is also called Atelier. You can use that for building account abstraction dApps on Celo, testnet, and mainnet. And we also have token paymasters available by Candid. But you can pay token like gas fees in tokens using EOS as well. But just in case you are interacting with smart wallets, then I recommend you go with the paymasters that we have. So yeah, and transaction batching is also there, which is not possible by EOS. So if you want that, go for account abstraction bounty. And what to build? Social connect based recovery accounts, right? Since if you are an issuer, you are basically verifying if a person holds a particular handle or not. And this way, you can also build a wallet which can be recovered using social connect. So why not build that, right? You can build family accounts where parents have different limits and children have different spending limits. Fingerprint, Face ID based validation accounts, session key based accounts, dead man switch module, which will basically mean that if an account is dormant for a very long period of time, then you can allow someone to change the signer. Token paymasters for other tokens which are not supported. So you can build paymasters for good dollar, staking reward tokens. You can build paymasters for referral-based transaction sponsoring. So this could be a good camping where initial users refer to other users, and the people who referred can get more transactions for free. And app-specific sponsoring is also a cool use case to hack on. And also use Celo Composer for a head start. So Celo Composer, if you scan this QR code, there's a cheat sheet, a document that you can look at, and there's all the information about Celo Composer. The only command that you need to run is the above npx command, and everything, Rainbow Kit, Wallet Wallet Connect V2 support, VM, WAGMI, everything comes inside the template. You don't need to do all of that. Just run one command and you will be up. And yeah, you can just start hacking right from there. This is also a QR code. If you scan this, you can know how Celo Composer can be used to build account abstraction dApps. So yeah. And these are some partners at ETHGlobal Istanbul, which are also part of the Celo ecosystem. So feel free to stack bounties with these partners, and you don't have to figure out if this partner is supported. Does Celo support this project or not? Just build on them and come to our booth and demo. Judging criteria, MiniPay, if you're building on MiniPay, you will have to deploy on mainnet. You have to deploy your contracts on mainnet. For that, come to our booth. We will provide you with mainnet Celo and CUSD. For account abstraction, you can just build on testnet. And please come to our booth and demo during the sponsored judging. And also mention your smart contract addresses in your project README. This just makes the judging process easier. For faucets, there is faucet.celo.org, claim testnet tokens there. And for MiniPay, as I mentioned, you have to deploy on mainnet. So come to our booth. We will provide you with Celo and CUSD. Everything in one place. If you just scan this QR code, you will have everything that you need for the hackathon: bounties, important links, judging criteria, ideas, everything. We also have a discussion section here. So ask questions there or Discord, whichever you are comfortable with. Again, we have 5 bounties totaling $10,000. First place 3,000, second place 2,000, third place 1,000 USDC, and 2 themed bounties for 2,000 USDC for mobile dApp on Celo and Social Connect or account abstraction. And these are the faces that you would want to remember, because these are the people from Celo. If you see any of these faces, please don't hesitate to approach us and ask for help. You can also ask for help on the Celo sponsor channel on ETHGlobal Discord. That's it from me. Thank you for your time and attention. Do we have time for questions? No? OK, cool.